Well, hello, everybody. My name is Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food with Keto Under 20. And I heard the best definition of me from Jim at Beating Obesity when he said, you know, how I do a daily video. And basically, it's the same thing any day that you turn in. And he meant it in a complimentary way. And it was like, that's my point. I want to be painfully boring to those of you that follow along with me with your morning coffee, like me with my Aincy cup that I refill a few times. And it just works. It's just a constant reminder. And because I have no original thoughts, where I got that from was AA. Because if AA was just, you know, you're told you can't drink anymore and you just go about your life, that would be real easy, but it doesn't work that way. And it's the same way with our foods and getting healthy and weight. You just can't be told, you're overweight, you need to lose 30 pounds. I was like, oh, okay, I'll go do that. And you hear it from a doctor who's bursting, his buttons are bursting open on his white coat. That's what happened to me. I love it. But yeah, I go to AA and I hear the same things day in, day out, because I have what they call is a built-in forgetter. I assume that you guys do too, especially if you are around things that are triggering or around people that are triggering or, not supporting. And so you need to hear, you know, on a constant regurgitation, the same old, same old. Yes, the old broad is still there, gray-haired in her bathrobe, touting the same keto under 20 day after day. Why? Because it works for me. And that's all I can say to you guys, but it also might work for you just to hear it and to hear my voice and just kind of like, you know, come into the world of Wide and Awake with coffee. If you're like me, I will not be giving up my coffee or my dairy. Maria and Craig, I just won't. So, yep, there's Greg. Hi, Greg. Hi. So here we are. And yeah, it was very flattering to hear Jim describe me that way. And that is, to me, that's my achievement. I want to have people that have come to depend on me. There's nothing worse than finding somebody that you like to tune into to find that, poof, they're gone. Or they start changing up things because they're bored and restless. And it's almost like they forget their fan base, and it is just their experiment. And I guess maybe that's the point. Maybe, Sarah, maybe you're missing the point, is that we're watching somebody's journey. Like when that person that was keto decided to do a packaged processed food diet plan. And yeah, she's lost a lot of weight, but I imagine that maybe she's brought on a lot of people that want to do that for-profit food plan, and they'll lose the weight, but are they really learning anything? And will they be safe when they enter the world of real food again? And, you know, this is why Weight Watchers is popular too, because it's no different than my own philosophy, which is really kind of funny, seeing I, you know, sometimes spank them about the cost and everything. It's the same thing. You go week after week, you get weighed, they put it on a little thing, or maybe it's computerized now. You have a leader that talks about the pitfalls or some good things or new products. But you know what I mean. It's just, you know what you're getting into when you go there. And also, that's the same philosophy as all these huge fast food franchises that are now global. You know what you're getting when you go into one of them. So there are some people that aren't daring. They don't want to have, I don't know, a rattlesnake stir fry when they go someplace. So they would rather opt for going into a food franchise that is popular and in their neighborhood when they're at home. And so it's just one of those things. It's like what to be expected. And I guess because I am the queen of routines and habits and things like that, making my videos as well as living my life, I think that's the point. I think in this crazy world where nothing can be like trusted one day to the next, it's just the same. And, you know, I'm sure I have my safety places too. A few days ago, Greg took my coffee, my Keurig pod that I was going to have in my coffee and made it. And then the one that was left out is the one that he has. And he didn't feel like having it, so I had my coffee. And so, yeah, talk about unglued for a moment. I mean, it's like, well, where's my coffee? Not that I couldn't go retrieve another one, but it's just kind of funny. And he's the same way too, right? If I moved his keys, oh yeah. So anyway, as we're as I'm taping this, it is still summer, and I am still doing the dew, and I stopped my MSM supplement powder a few days ago, and I'm feeling immensely better, even though the heat index is wicked high, and the humidity is 100%. I'm not feeling those same feelings that I was feeling when I was taking that. That I was feeling when I was taking that. How many times can you put feeling in one sentence? So, yes, and my favorites and go-tos are all still the same. I know that I have an Eat the Butter newsletter to read. I love that. I love that they do a little wall of shame and other things, but I guess there's some moms that just started it and they have their butter. And I secured another Organic Valley ghee at the store. So now, whew, now I feel safe. Now I feel safe. I have 2 backups for my ghee. I have Kerrygold butter in my first one, and then I have ghee in my second cup of coffee. And so all is well with the world. I have no complaints. And it is close to 5:30 in the morning. It's light out. I'm actually going to get dressed and take a walk. So I'm very glad that my left leg is back cooperating in the world, because it was a long 6 months without it. So, I bet you don't know what I'm having today, do you? Smarty pants, you think I'm so same and consistent all the time. Well, I'm not today. What a brat. What am I having today? Well, today is my granddaughter's birthday, so you have to guess what the day is. But this is what I'm having for macros. It's very exciting. It is. I am having wild caught, which it always has to be, unfrozen at sea swordfish. So my calories are 1,271. My protein is 45 grams. My carbs are 7.5 grams. And for fat, it is 102.4 grams of fat. Oh, yes, it is. So I am having, I weigh myself once a week, and that will be tomorrow. So this is last Thursday's weight. It was 122, which is in my first range of maintenance. It was perfectly fine, but I went as low as 118, I think, before summer hit with the humidity and the MSM. So I'm hoping that tomorrow's weigh-in will reflect a little bit of the MSM. I have a lot of salted water during the day. I know that Tammy in Keto Chaos was saying the same thing. Maybe she's not getting enough of her Soleil water. And I put the Celtic salt crystals on my tongue, crunch them a little, and then have a swig of my mineral water. Or I put pink Himalayan salt into my lemon water with my triple filtered water that I have at home. And so those are always salted, as are my coffees. I put pink Himalayan salt in my coffees. So I'm getting enough of that, especially in the summer. So yes, I am having, what did I put? I am having 6 ounces of swordfish. So that's kind of a treat because it's 292 calories. And I'm having my great big bowl of lettuces. And in those lettuces are Olivia's organic baby butter lettuce, or Olivia's organic spring mix, or Olivia's organic baby spinach, red leaf lettuce, and Olivia's organic arugula. And so that all works with my 4 tablespoons of oils. 2 are macadamia, 2 are extra virgin olive oil, 1,271 calories. I'm counting 3 tablespoons of butter, and 3 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream in my 2 coffees. And the extra tablespoon of butter is to probably put on the swordfish. Wouldn't you? I mean, you know. So that's how I'm rolling here in the summer on Cape Cod with high humidity and a heat index. So I hope that you are doing well. And somebody said that they listened to me and they were hoping that I would go onto Amazon and look at their product and review it. And I said, why don't you send me it? And I would be happy to do a review in a video. And they said, okay, it's coming your way. So let's see. And I will give it a little review and we will go from there. So I hope you have a glorious day. I hope that if you track, weigh, and measure, that you've already given a thought, maybe the night before, to what you're having, like I do. And then I put it in. I put the bones of my foods for the week into my tracker when I'm working because I can. So it's going to be like the pork chop, the swordfish, the taco salad, the pizza topping night, the pizza night, the big green egg night. And it just flows like that. And with the chronometer, like other apps probably, you can cut and paste that whole day. So if it's a perfect day and you want to have it again next Saturday, cut and paste, and it makes your life easy. So then when you get in front of it and you want to know what you're having for your meal, I have OMAD, 1 meal a day between 3 and 4, and I intermittent fast with 2 fatty coffees leading up to that, and 1 with ghee, 1 with butter, like I said. And then it's there, and you know what you're having, and it's in the fridge. And to me, that's very comforting. Abundance of lettuces always makes me happy, as well as the ghee. So that's it for me for today. I hope you had enough time to drink your coffee, and I will see you the next time. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food with Keto. Under 20, in my case, it's well under 10 today, and I'm still having that great big nutritionally dense salad. Bye-bye for now.